Hello, I'm Lady Olane. What do I call you? I prefer names to titles. Sometimes we here at the House of Ballads can get a little caught up in the veneration. Of course, you're Sagril now, as it should be. Welcome. It may seem silly to outsiders, but the Court of Enchantments has become very meaningful to the Fae of the Summer Court. Our songs live on despite the decline in magic. Mortals have kingdoms and tribes and nations. We Fae are connected to one another by a deeper understanding, a magic from which we've all been born. The Court of Summer is a circle of elders that, for lack of a better word, governs our kind. No one knows why it is happening, not even Hallam the White. Yet every day we can feel it, like a shiver of coming autumn, a deadly frost on the morning air. I believe it is due to what the Tuatha have wrought with their flames of war. The world burns. None of us can escape the cleansing fire. He's an incredible creature, unique in every way. No other Fae hero has grasped the imagination of our people like he has. Faemor was no friend to his kind even before he was cursed. It is good that Ferrara's lot in the telling is to end the fiend's days. He deserves it.
When Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive. It is a pity about Sagril, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every hand carrying a sword for the coming battle. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones. It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice, one of the summer's oldest. Bloody Bones was not always as a terror. No, he was once called Faemor, a counselor to Issa himself. Sadly, he was driven by lust, and by his need to possess whatever he desired. Taking Lord Issa's lover, he fled with her to his hollow of Uduar. When the maiden was rescued, Issa cursed Faemor. He could not die, and his soul would never enter the Great Cycle. He became an abomination, known only as Bloody Bones.
Harsh.
Every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steal away a maiden to make his bride. That is, until he took the beloved of Sir
Even worse.
Ferrara. He is one who prefers action to discussion. A tempestuous firebrand who would rather pursue the mortal flesh than any other of life's mysteries. That is why his ballad is such a stirring one. Ferrara will always be the lovable rogue who finally chooses another over himself. Timeless is what it is. Few know the truth of the House of Ballads, that we are not the actual heroes of myth. Those knights have gone, passing into the cycle, or moving on to nobler adventures. However, it is our wish for the great songs to endure, that seasons of Fae would sing them before the fires. True power is in returning to what matters. So the House of Ballads was established, and worthy warriors were found to act in the roles of Wenson, Bellmaid, and the others. To tell these tales is a great honor.
So we're cosplaying. We're doing like respectful, honorful cosplay, but we're cosplaying.
It is an amulet worn by all King Wensons in the telling. I wear it, as have all the kings who rose and fell at the mercy of the seasons. Only he who wears the king's token is worthy of walking in Wenson's stead, of singing the most important songs of the Summer Court. We are legendary champions of the telling, brought together for the purpose of ensuring Summer Court glory for seasons to come. Like all other Fae in the Western lands, I am a subject of the Court of Summer, our wise council of elders. They are responsible for the well-being of our kind. I do not speak of magic with a knowing tongue, but I do know that the persistence of Fae songs is eternally linked to the enchanted lore stones in which they exist. When mortals began to use magic to create, change, and even destroy their own lore stones, it was decided that the ballads of the Summer Court needed better protection. The cairns are a new kind of lore stone, Hallam's way of keeping outside influence from affecting our stories, from corrupting them as the days pass and seasons transpire. There is no need to kneel. Honestly, I wish I could do away with all this king nonsense altogether. The tragedy we face, it is not legend. It is real. It is now. Yes, I am the acting Wenson, but the true king has been gone for many seasons. I am the 5th such Fae to hold the title, and at times like this, I wish I did not.
I like him.
Ferrara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. So goes his song. You will need to revive Ferrara after the battle. I can only assume Hallam would not have sent you unprepared for this task.
He
Go
did
to
give
Ferrara,
me something,
and
yes.
quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, Sagril. Uduath is northwest, on the shores of Ettenmere. It is sealed by a powerful spell, but Bloody's magic is weak. You should be able to gain entrance. Good luck.
Yeah, goodbye. Wait, that is Lady Olen. We already talked to her. There was somebody else here. Queen Bellmaid.
Welcome, Lady Sagril. May I congratulate you on your victory in Gorguath. I am Queen Bellmaid, love of King Wenson and Grand Lady of the House of Ballads. I do not speak of my exploits, unless to warn against the pride that engulfs all who celebrate the telling. We are symbols of a greater truth, not the truth itself. I am best known for my infiltration of the Maid of Windermere's kingdom beyond the hills. It was I who shattered her ambitions to topple the Summer Court. She is our nemesis. The villain we in the House of Ballads are destined to thwart through all the seasons of the telling. If there is trouble, the Maid is at its origin. He represents all that is pure and just in the Summer Court. He is the vibrancy of life, what the Winter Court has always sought to darken with its decaying ways. It is difficult to see from its current condition, but the Oratory was once the finest venue for performances of the Summer Court canon. The voices still linger. We regaled many a king under the Oratory's grand canopy, but those seasons have passed. Our time has passed. This realm is at the mercy of cycles, of seasons, and the role of the Fae is no different. The telling is the ongoing story in which we all play an integral part. It is likely that you do not understand our need for continuity, our desire to repeat the past for the good of the coming future. What then is your drive to create a bloodline? There is no difference. The House of Ballads is our family tree. It is the sire we look to for wisdom.
Makes sense.
The Fae of the East are not our enemies. We count them among our kind. At least we did. Times change. That is such a mortal thing to say.
She sounds so upset about it too. She's like, yuck, I have to deal with mortal bullshit like changing times. The House of Ballads Echo Stone does not respond to your attempt to interact with it. Perhaps it has something to do with large spherical slots found on the front of the relic. It appears that another magical item is needed to make the Echo Stone function. We're not going to loot the Fae cache right in front of the Fae. Let's not do that. that. And let's loot the wolf, why not? Oh. That looks like a very special plant. What is that? Nice. Oh, Hogwarts, let's go. Okay, this is where we would have gone anyway, so that's fine. More stuff for healing potions. I'll take that. Thank you. And we'll take a new blessing. Why not? Oh! That was a quest item that we just got there. Small charm typically used by Varani to mark the graves of their loved ones. Alright, got that back. Gonna bring that back to him as soon as we finished our rounds here. Warsworn Ledger. This corpse contains a mission brief from Shieldring Keep. Take the mission brief. Shieldring Keep mission brief. We've been asked by concerned citizens in Gorhart and Didenhill to suppress a potential Etin war party from forming. Seems the two-headed brutes can become a sizable threat when organized. As best we can tell, the Etin are flocking to 4 prominent shaman who are calling for a war. They go by Duxtir, Ansir, Merok, and Sul. Taking out all of them should stop this movement before it truly starts. Killing 4 Etin is a hard enough task. Having an army of the bastards between you and them is worse. But times are hard and we need the coin. There's a good chance that you won't all make it back. But that was the oath you took, and this is the job we have. May the gods help you. Well, at least they're being realistic about their chances. I like that. Oh, wait. This guy is currently being attacked. Let's go help him.
It's good you're here. I was beginning to think you were just something I saw in the bottle.
Oh,
Welcome to
Argov.
the ruins of Delok. Because for some reason, you can change fate. In here, I can get a glimpse of the whole of the weave, and see where you should fit in. Yes, it doesn't look like much, but in these ruins lies the Theater of Fate, the ancient home of the Fate Weavers. Come with me. No telling what we'll find down there. It's the ruins of the Theater of Fate. This is where the first Fate Weavers learned how to read the weave. They left their wisdom behind in the Destiny Stone. I'm hoping that the stone will tell me who you are.
I'm hoping that this won't be too long a dungeon, because... frankly... we already have used half of our inventory, so... Amazing ragdoll, his corpse is just glitching out. Let's save before we go in there.
Ever since this place was abandoned, strange beasts have moved in. Stay close.
Where are you going?
Keep quiet. We aren't safe here. This place has been abandoned for so long that some Fate Weavers think it's just a legend.
Oh, more Etten meal. Or more Etten brutes, I should say. And wolves. Alright, let's go. Ooh. And we can actually harvest that. Nice. Can we harvest these? No. Oh, actually leveled up from this, nice. We'll level up when we're done with this battle. No. No. Let's level up. More detect hidden. Let's go. How many do I need for that? Level 16. Oof. Oh. Confirm. 3 points. Where are we going next with this? Level 6 out of 6, 6 out of 6. I don't really want to work with hammers. This is level 5 out of 5. That requires more points. We're gonna keep on going with that fate and confirm.
The theater can show us the whole tapestry of fate, laid bare. We can do nothing to change it, or prevent its horrors. Well, most of us can't.
Yeah, the normal rules kinda don't apply to me, apparently. Oh, ow! Yes, I know I have my fate meter. I'm keeping it for something else. I'm saving that for a boss battle. Agath, you always drink. First, we're gonna loot.